Hey everyone, mindlessbile here. And it's been a couple of days since we've talked, so it's time for a channel update. As far as the actual channel goes, we are still at 17 subscribers. I believe we're holding on pretty strong there. Yeah, I don't know if people actually unsubscribe, so hopefully I don't get no unsubscribers. I would like to see at least 20 to 25 by the time No Man's Sky comes out, but like I said, I'm not really overly concerning myself with that. But our views have went up to 585 according to my analytics page. That's the highest number that I have that's up to date. And I'm pretty darn pleased with that. I mean, it's increasing at a nice, steady kind of rate. I mean, it's not skyrocketing. I wasn't expecting it to. This is a kind of a trial and error kind of process for me, and I expect a slow, moderate build as, compared to my efforts that I'm putting into it. Now, I've also very much been enjoying the large amount of comments that have been coming. Oh, no, you don't want to be helped. I've also been enjoying the large amount of comments that have been coming in and answering them. I kind of really wasn't expecting that until I had a large amount of people viewing, and I was more or less expecting, hate comments about poor audio quality, my kind of uninterested manner I kind of have. I'm not very reaction as far as Let's Plays go, unfortunately. I can't seem to be able to force it. But like I said, I'm more or less still happy with what I'm doing. But I've been enjoying the comments, and it's been it's been nice to do it work. Now, unfortunately, my phone has been down for about the last week or so, and I've been having a lot of trouble. I've been using my time at work to watch, all the people that I've been subscribed to from YouTubers and other people. I've been using my time at work to watch videos and things like that, like the ones I like, and, put them on to the other people will see on my channel, as well as making comments and trying to communicate and talk to the people who are subscribed to me as well as I am subscribed to them. And I really haven't been able to do that too much because of my phone, and as of yesterday it is finally fixed, so I'm trying to keep up on that a little bit better. Now, I'm going to start posting my Facebook. Unfortunately I had to make a page for myself, which I really didn't want to do, and I can't seem to change my actual name off of it, but I made a page for the mindlessbile channel. I have it up. I'm going to put the link on here, but I'm going to warn you that there's really nothing on it. I really haven't done much with it other than post a few goofy things and, a launch, which now may be incorrect for the No Man's Sky when I'm going to start making videos and stuff. But it's open to the public. It's like I would like some help with it if anyone wants to go on there and leave suggestions or post anything to help me kind of try to make that more interesting, as well as stuff on my channel as well. Like, I know I've been asking about my audio, and most of the people who I don't know personally, who I found on YouTube, are giving me good reviews for my audio, but I'm still getting kind of mixed reviews with my in-game audio, and I'd still like some feedback on the actual in-game audio if anyone has that. But if anyone has any advice for my Facebook page or my channel itself, anything I could be doing in the background or anything I might be missing, I've made playlists and other things. I'm kind of running on ideas I can do build the actual channel itself, not the videos, but the channel itself. Now, I also like to talk about the obvious delay on the No Man's Sky. I still don't know whether it's official. I'm still reading Reddit posts, and I'm not seeing a lot of YouTube videos, not nowhere near as much that was on whenever the last delay came. I mean, it was like every other video was about the delay. This one I still maybe only seen like 3 or 4, and my Steam date has not yet changed. But if that is the unfortunate event that I got to wait 3 days, it's not that really big of a deal. I mean, I'm bummed about it, of course, but 3 days, it's like, it's not that big of a deal. It kind of sucks for my vacation days. I'm going to have to wait 4 days now on my vacation, which still isn't necessarily set in stone, but I'm still going to have to wait 4 days before the game comes out, if not working or having anything to take my mind off of it, so that kind of sucks. But I'm not going to be able to pump out all kinds of content like I thought I would throughout that whole entire 9 days off that I was planning. I was planning to at least post 3 to 4 videos a day. I wanted to put out a lot of content that week. But obviously, if it delays on PC, you won't see no videos from me till Thursday night. Late Thursday night, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, after I've played a bit and had a chance to edit and try to release at least one video before I pass out for the night. Now, other updates, I tried to get my mindlessbile shirt, so I can wear something that had the channel name on it. But unfortunately, they sent me a shirt with my actual name on it, so they didn't follow my instructions, I guess, or I didn't write them good enough. But I've sent out for 2 others in the hopes that one of the 2 will not screw up, since they're not very expensive anyways. But most importantly, I believe on my Hello, or goodbye to the forest, hello universe video, as I said that I was going to wrap up my other projects and not really be posting a lot of videos and trying to just focus on stuff. Well, that's kind of changed. The other day when I went into work, bummed out about the August 12th thing, a buddy of mine turned me on to a game, and I'm sure most of you know about it, have already seen the videos online, but there's this game, another procedurally generated game coming out, though it's a survival horror, called We Happy Few. And I found out that there's an early access, so like I said, I'm sure there's a bunch of videos, and most of you have already heard about this really neat looking cool game, but we're going to play that today, and later on I'm going to have a video on there, and I'm very excited about it. You're just like in 1984, the main character. Your character, he fixes the old newspaper reports to match the current concept of what history was. I don't know if I made that sound confusing or not. If you read the book, you know what I'm talking about. But you're in a retro-futuristic alternate reality version of 1960s England, where everything seems to be devastated by some war. I think it's with the communists, because you see a lot of communist stuff. But at one point, everyone started taking this drug called joy, and they live in this twisted fantasy world that's almost more twisted than their actual reality, where they live in this like beautiful, picturesque, rather messed up kind of lifestyle, and your character stops taking the drug joy and starts to see things how they really are. And the locals don't really care for that much. They don't like downers, as they call them. And it's a procedurally generated game in the fact that every time I die and start a new character, the village randomly generates itself to a new village. And I don't know if it just mixes around the same experiences and missions, or if it makes new ones, new characters, hence new missions. I'm not really sure. I only played for a little bit last night, and I was just tired, and it was just wasn't a good video, so I just deleted it and figured I'd try again tomorrow. But I mean, it seems really, really cool. It's a lot like BioShock and Fallout kind of mashed together with the new kind of whole survival aspect of gamings. So I have a feeling I'm going to be putting a good bit of videos out before No Man's Sky comes out. It'll keep me busy. I hope it'll keep me busy. It seems great. Really excited about it. And it looks like it might be, if it's what I feel it is, it might be a good go-to game for a while here on this channel. Maybe even after No Man's Sky has faded down and I've started to branch back off into other games, because I really like the look of this. I've always been a fan of survival horror, twisted games, and I've always been an Anglophile, so a twisted 1960s England, I mean, that's a pretty cool concept for me, and I'm pretty excited to jump right in there. But that's about all I have to talk about, so stay tuned for a We Happy Few video. Once again, this is mindlessbile. If you like this video, hit the like button or subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again.